Hi, this is Cindy with Quantum Kaleidoscope. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing a Libra reading for the rest of April into May. Okay, so this is roughly probably kind of catch the next 2 weeks or so. Started kind of in mid-April and now we're heading to May, so okay, time doesn't really exist. Okay, but in the Aquarius reading, I pulled out again a full moon in Libra, and so there might be something that is really concluding over the next couple of weeks. You know, we do have the full moon coming up. I believe it's in Scorpio. Okay. But we also have a new moon in Cancer. So Cancer will be the next reading I do. I thought I had already done it, but I guess I didn't. and but it's interesting that these came out together, okay, which says you and your loved ones are safe, okay? So there, we do have a full moon, followed by some new excitement. So, I mean, I don't know if that's related to this reading. Again, I say with these cards, they always say the same thing, right? So, I mean, but within this, new moon could have come out, full moon. Anyways, never mind. Just check out the Leo reading if you want to know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so hopefully you're doing well. So, what messages do we have for Libra today? What will help them as they wrap up April and head into May? What will help them stay in highest vibration and on their truth path? What messages can we give today? Eyes are so blurry. Slept way too much lately. Okay, so we have Hierophant. Okay, which one did this come out for? It came out for one of the other readings as well I just did, okay? So Hierophant is about our, you know, traditions, it's about our morals, it's about higher levels of commitment. Again, it can be the formal intuition. Okay, I'm saying the wrong word, but maybe that's relevant. Maybe you need to trust your intuition, trust what you are spiritually guided. Okay, maybe this is over the next 2 weeks you will find that you really have or you are. Okay, but regardless, okay, this is about, you know, again, the formal institutions like marriage and, governments, even like post-secondary education kind of thing. Okay, we'll see how this plays out, but regardless, it's about what's right for you. Okay, what is right in general. Okay, sometimes it is about, though, like, are all traditions needing to be followed? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Okay, you here in the situation, or as the time. Okay, we have the lovers here. Okay, so for some of you, this is about a, a love situation, a formal commitment, a marriage, okay? But we have lovers, okay? So depending on where this is, okay, this can, or what this is regarding, you can find that you are deeply in love with somebody. You're really thinking about commitment. You might really be thinking about marriage. For others of you, this is about that, you know, what is love to you? What is marriage to you? What does a commitment mean? Okay, is it the exact same, like, is it the same as you've always thought throughout life, or has your views on it changed? Okay, these are both major arcana, so something is shifting, something is significant right now. Okay, now for some of you, can this also can really represent a very spiritual commitment or connection. Okay, so what's happened in the last 2 weeks or so? Okay, okay, for some, this is a romantic situation. Okay, if you don't feel like there's a romantic situation in your situation, unfortunately this may not be your reading. Okay. You might find, like, I mean, all, you know, check out your moon, your rising, your north node, or whatever, okay? But this is about a romance situation, okay? In the past, okay, sometime in the last couple of weeks, okay, you discovered a new connection with somebody, Okay, this is, seeing eye to eye with somebody. This is feeling the the spiritual connection. Okay, with the Hierophant here, this is very spiritual as well. Okay, a lot of times too, in many cases, like there can be psychic, connections as well. Okay, so it's like, I don't know how well this is turning out. I gotta look at this a little bit. Okay, because all I'm really seeing in the camera is just like this, like waves of emotions, basically. Okay, but you do have like the couple here. Okay, something is blooming in the middle with, and the dolphins. Dolphins, represent fun and friendship. Okay, so, you know, for some of you, this can be something that's happened with a friend, but this is bringing something to a higher level commitment. Okay, for some of you, you might actually be getting married. Okay, so congratulations, in the sense of like you actually have, your date planned and everything like that. I'm so sorry if, how COVID has probably gone in the way of your plans. But I told somebody recently, it's just like, someone's like, she's concerned about it wedding being delayed a third time, and it's just like, it's gonna be perfect no matter what. Okay, you never know like what will happen. Okay, like what are the possibilities, like in the sense of more people joining virtually or something than ever could, or whatever the case is, right? Okay, so congratulations to some of you who are actually getting married over the next few weeks. Okay, this seems like a very, high level of commitment. Okay, so either way, this is love. This is marriage. Okay, if it's not like, if people are not actually physically getting married, there's a commitment happening. Okay, where it's like, okay, this is mutual. Some kind of mutual connection happened recently, and maybe even building. And it's like, now it's time. It's time to make it official in some kind of way. Okay, and what is your, what are you being told from your higher self, or what kind of guidance are you being? Queen of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this can be about a fire sign. Okay, but this is about passion. Okay, maybe a lot of you know that this is going to be so much fun. Okay, the Queen of Wands, this is fire energy, so it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, it doesn't mean that they have to be it, but I mean, like, or you are. Okay, well, I mean, this is a Libra reading, but I mean, okay, this is passionate, this is fun. Like, she's magical. Like, I mean, there's a lot to say here, that this is a good, fiery, passionate, mutual connection. Okay, that it can very well be like supported from above. So where is this taking you over the next couple weeks as we go into May or so? Building. Three of Pentacles. So this is amazing. Okay, this Three of Pentacles is having a great foundation, starting something, okay, with a team. Okay, this is knowing that work has been done already, and now it's just about building it more. Sometimes too, like, okay, if you look here, right, because there's already been a solid foundation, something already built, right? Okay, you have the three people here, maybe the three builders. Okay, maybe there's three people in this connection in some way. Okay, but it's like, how do we want to build now? Okay, we have this connection. We've agreed to kind of bring it to a higher level. Okay, it's spiritually guided, probably divinely supported. Okay, so now taking a step back and seeing, okay, now what do we want to build together as a team? This is exciting. Wow, guys, I'm excited for you guys. Okay, what kind of takeaway message do we have for Libras that will help them over the next couple of weeks? Okay, so we have Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Truth. Okay, some of you okay? This can represent a choice. Like, I mean, you know, maybe, like, I mean, this is about, like, okay, we have the, I don't know what to say here. Okay, it's like some of you need to say you're single. Some of you need to just have confidence in speaking maybe this love. I'm not sure. Okay, but we have the Holy Arcana here. Okay, the Higher Arcana. Okay, I explained this in the Aquarius reading. Okay, this comes right after. I was trying to think about what it was. Okay, like, I mean, I think the light is potentially before this, and then the truth of the light. Okay, I can't remember the order per se. Okay, but with the light here, okay, so it has speak and silence, and it's the truth. Okay, with this, okay, in tarot, you have a lot of energies that already talk about the truth, speaking, whatever. So what makes it different about this? Okay, what's different about this at 11:11? Okay, what's different about this is that higher truth. Okay, so they're definitely okay with the Hierophant and the Lovers. There is a higher truth in here. Okay, but not only that, this energy is about once we know the truth, okay, and sometimes, okay, we have silence here as well, okay, and so I talked about this in one of the last readings, okay, maybe the Aquarius one, is that, the Higher Arcana in this deck in the Patch Tarot has no reverse. It's about the cycles. Okay, so sometimes it's like, okay, within silence, we know the truth within ourselves. Okay, if we don't know the truth right now, okay, if you have to make some kind of decision, on, heart over head decision, okay, inside of ourselves, we know the answer. Okay, but however, once we know the answer, we must speak it in order for it to be truth. Okay, in order for it to become our reality, in order for there to be change. Okay, in the last reading, okay, we had I keep wanting to say the way. Okay, we had the way, where it's like, the way, right? You know, but if we think about it, like, I mean, if there is a progression, okay, if this is before the way, you have to speak it. In order to make it real, because, okay, with the way we were talking about, okay, this is Capricorn, okay, the relationship, okay, has an ability to not only change your life but the world, okay? So part of something here is very spiritually guided, okay? This connection, it has the ability to change the world potentially, especially if you resonate with a Capricorn reading, okay? But it needs to be spoken first or nothing will ever happen. Okay, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so my eye went right to growth. Okay, that says decay, but this is growth. Okay, and so Nine of Pentacles is that, self-assured business person. Someone who, has been single because they don't need anybody per se. They could have somebody if they want, but they don't need someone. Everything is going right now. Okay, but there's some kind of truth about this, okay, where I think, one become two, become three. So something needs to end, or there has been an ending, yeah, but there's a new beginning, the Fool. Okay, change is happening. So again, with the Lovers and the Hierophant, this is big. This kind of feeling is gonna last a while. Okay, this is significant for, your life, really. Anyways, hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully it wasn't too jumbly. That was kind of a easy reading, okay? So lots of love to all you Libras out there, okay? And I hope rest of the month.